Here's what's in my wallet as a financially responsible 26-year-old that was able to use credit card points to travel to and from Italy twice completely for free. The first card that I use is the Chase Freedom Flex. This card gives me 5% back on rotating quarterly categories. These are things like groceries, Amazon, PayPal, or even gas. It's a no annual fee credit card that I use basically whenever that category matches up with whatever my spending will be for that quarter. The next card I use is the Chase Freedom Unlimited. This card is basically my catch-all card for all things spending that don't correlate to any of those categories that I was talking about beforehand or in relation to any of the other credit cards that I use. So these could be smaller things like subscriptions or even bills. It's also a no annual fee credit card. And what it allows me to do is take my Freedom Flex points in combo with my Freedom Unlimited points and combo it with the third card, which is going to be the Chase Sapphire Preferred. What this card allows me to do is pull together all the points on the previous credit cards onto the Chase Sapphire Preferred and then transfer them out to certain transfer partners where I can really get extra bonuses on those points for things like flights, hotels, and things like that. This card does have a $95 annual fee, but you can make that annual fee $45 if you do use a $50 hotel statement credit. I really find the annual fee worth it because you're able to take those Chase points and send them out to all these different transfer partners where you can really 2x or 3x the value of your points. Lastly, with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, be on the lookout for really good welcome offers. I've heard these can range from 75,000 to even 100,000 Chase Unlimited Rewards points. Now, the one issue with these three credit cards is they're not very good with food and dining out, so that's what leads me to my final credit card in my wallet, which is the Amex Gold. This card does have a $325 annual fee, but I actually get paid to use this card because I'm able to find a way to use all the credits that come on this card, which totals to $425. You get a $120 dining credit, which typically I use on Grubhub spending. You get a $120 Uber credit, which again, I use on Uber Eats. You get an $84 Dunkin' credit, which actually a tip with this card, if you do have this card, is you can load up $7 on your digital gift card every single month. And that way you can hit that $84 a year without really even thinking about it or even having to go to Dunkin' in the first place. And lastly, you get a $100 Resi credit. What this allows you to do is take $50 from January to June and $50 from July to December and spend that on Resi hosted restaurants. And to be honest with you, I don't ever book with Resi or do anything like that. As long as the restaurant is on Resi, you'll get the statement credit. So there's been times where I literally pull up to a restaurant for takeout and I'm able to get that takeout meal completely for free as long as the restaurant is on Resi. So if you pull together all the points, you actually can get $425 in credit, and that negates the $325 annual fee. I was actually able to get a welcome offer on this card, which allowed me to do that second trip to Italy completely for free. That totaled in 100,000 Amex points.